What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to complete the Jumpluff EX Expert Solo Guide. Main things to note for this deck that is on the left and on screen right now. Guzma is for when they have the Leaf Capes and the Rocky Helmet. Main idea for this is Lucario to help Kabutops heal. You can heal for a max of 90, and that is the most you can get hit for. So if you're able to get Kabutops up front and 2 Lucarios on bench, you are able to pretty much guarantee a win. The trouble is actually setting that up. So let's see what we can do here. I don't love starting when they start with Zangoose. It just means I kind of have to avoid doing chip damage alongside if he decides to put a Rocky Helmet on that. Very annoying, very quick. I'm gonna wait to put the cape down to see what else. If he puts a Shuckle, because it's usually what he starts with in my experience, I like to kind of focus that because that's 2 points. The main missions we're completing here are the fighting only deck and the 1-2-3 diamond. It is harder to do, but using this deck you can complete both missions at the same time, which I think is pretty big. I am gonna go ahead and use Guzma here just to get rid of 2. I'm not gonna hit, but I'd rather just get rid of that if I can. I'll wait on my keep still. I really just want to see a rare candy here. See what he hits. Okay, that's not bad. It doesn't kill me, but it's not great. Probably gonna want to use an energy and get out of there. Survive another 2 hits. I might put a cape on. I don't think his deck has Cyrus in it, so I don't have to worry about that. Instead, still just waiting for that Kabutops or a Lucario. I would take a Lucario and then build up and kind of just hit with that, especially if they don't have he has another cape. I hate those capes. If he has another Rocky Helmet, I'm definitely fine hitting. Perfect, 0 damage, which we want to see. There's our Lucario. I'm gonna put this one on bench just in case for whatever reason it gets hit or something like that. I will put this on here and just hit for 20. That way I can Cyrus if I need to, as long as he doesn't heal. He does have Erica, and sometimes he will heal even though it doesn't use the full 50 healing for Erica, which is kind of stupid on its part, but like I said, he used Erica for 20, so I kind of like that I got that out of his hand. It's for 40. Riolu doesn't get type advantage against this because it's has a psychic weakness. I will show you guys a fire deck after this that is better for this challenge if you're just trying to complete it. I know a lot of people don't want 100% because you get like the 7 hourglasses for just completing it. So this is a deck that you can definitely do it with, but it's less advantageous to try to do so. But if you're like me and when you complete everything, every other pack I've 100%ed so far, this is definitely a good deck to try to, kind of do both things at once. That way you can just come back through and auto battle with a super effective deck, and usually it'll complete your other missions. I do like to see that I have the rare candy and the Kabutops already for another one if I need it. Now I'm just looking for my second Lucario, and another fossil would be great. He hasn't put the Rocky Helmet down because he probably hasn't gotten it yet. So I'm going to wait to use my Guzma for that. I am able to just hit here for 50. And then heal up. I'm not one hit by anything here. I don't love that Zangoose. I'm hoping I will be able to just one hit the Zangoose if he puts it up, because it's going to be kind of annoying with that counter attack. He's going to hit me, but he's going to pull that out, or he's not. The AI does have like the decision, and also you, if you use Jumpluff, have the decision to pull it out if you want to. You don't have to go out, and it does have 160 health, so there is a good chance that there's no reason for him to pull it out. So I do heal a good amount here, so I'm gonna hit. I might try to focus the Jumpluff because I am able to, I'm able to one hit it next turn as long as there's no healing involved. I want to say, yep, I was gonna say he has one more Erica, so I don't one hit, but I can still hit, survive because I'll heal the 90. I was gonna say and then Cyrus him back in, but he didn't even Cyrus, or he didn't even switch out. Perfect for me. Going to just hit again. So now if he Cyruses, or if he dips out, I can just Cyrus back to the front and then focus something else, probably one of the Shuckles he'll put in. Puts the Shuckle in now. I don't know why he wouldn't just hit and dip out, but sometimes the AI is glitchy with how it reads cards and how it reacts. So great luck there. I got hit for 0. We are on turn 17, so you know we're not going to complete that win by turn 12 challenge. He has 1 card left. Maybe he only has 1 Rocky Helm in this deck, but I swore he had 2. I will kill the Shuckle here, and I'll be back at full health. So yeah, it is really great that this deck doesn't have the not the Rocky Helmet, doesn't have Cyrus or Sabrina. That just makes it so it's, you know, you're in control of your bench and your deck. So it's kind of very nice to see. It's definitely not something I'm used to, considering a couple of the other matches last pack really abused those Cyruses. So, and hit for 0 again. Wow, this is pretty crazy luck. Definitely not what I'm used to. I'm gonna evolve that real quick. Doesn't matter where I put energy. I might as well Cyrus this up now, because there's a chance that he doesn't put Shuckle back in after I kill, which means I will be able to one-hit the other 2 Pokemon. I'm not gonna be able to one-hit the Shuckle, so it's kind of just gonna waste time. But oh yeah, I didn't even realize I was at points because of that. Yeah, so that will complete. I'll show you here. Complete 2 challenges. Fighting 1, 2, 3, and win without getting any points. I even realized that one, but yeah, that is a good thing about being able to control your deck, is you don't have to worry about them pulling out something and then dying and sacking it. So as long as you can pull it back to the bench, you're all good. So let's hop into the next deck. So this last deck I'm going to show you right here is a fire deck that has type advantage, that also will do the 1, 2, 3 diamonds, as long as you don't use like full arts and stuff like that, which I do here. So obviously I'm just doing that to show off. Main thing to know, with them switching out a good bit, they're going to heal their poison fire, but if they don't, it does do a ton of damage to them, which is great. And Blazion, depending on you know, when you hit, you might be dead next turn, so it's kind of a real glass cannon, I'd say. Other decks that I would suggest for this, if you just are trying to get the win, are decks with EXs in them. So you obviously have to play to what EXs you have, but great decks would be the classic Charizard Moltres deck. The old Charizard, you just build it up and you can pretty much one-hit everything on the board. That's a great deck to use. And then the other deck I would say is really good is a Flareon deck. I don't know if I have one currently built, but yeah, Flareon by itself, with the EV bags and maybe even a Sylveon, just to kind of get it to more consistent. Both are great ways to just farm this event and kind of get the win. So let's hop into it. So we are in the next one here. It's very advantageous to go second with this deck. You really want that energy advantage as soon as possible. So going second is almost a must if you want to win with this deck. Again, this is not a great deck for just completing this. This is if you are trying to do the mission. I say that because, you know, there's a little bit of luck involved with coin flips and, you know, what he starts with versus what you start with. Another deck you could, first off, side note, again, I love using the Erica when he only has 20 damage on him. Like, that's just, what a great use. So, don't love how low health I am already. Probably going to have to Communications. I'm going to Communications my second Slazazzle just in case I get some bad coin flips and die next turn, which is very possible. Yep, so we have that there. But as I was saying, really just lucky. If you want a deck that you can more consistently win with, I would 100% say go with one of those EX decks. Play off of whatever EX you have, build a deck around that. If you have Flareon, the newer Charizard is great. Definitely, I don't think it's as good as the old one, but for what you need it for, that works in this deck. Other things that would work, let's see if we survive. I think we do. Other things like Incineroar is great competitively when it was out. It's gonna be great against this. I just try not to use EXs because I know not a lot of people have them, and kind of also to show that like, hey, these things are winnable without EXs. Because I know, yeah, new people want to start the game and complete these missions so that they can get more pulls to get better cards. Because you do get 7 per win, and then you also get shop tickets for completing challenges. Keeps on getting off the burn, but should die next turn for poison. He is able to use, I think his, nope, he has no more Ericas, which is great. Glad I used all of them. Definitely dead here, but I do have my Blaceon. Yep, I'm dead. That is not too bad. Got one Shuckle almost dead. Gonna be able to hit this next one for a good amount. If I don't have a cape, it is gonna be kind of luck based if I survive another Shuckle hit. But thankfully I got another, got my Salandit back. There we go. And then I'm gonna Lucamine, get the energy for that, put this on bench. I'm gonna kill this guy, and then I'm gonna be very low. So if he has Jumpluff, he might put in that. Also, he could just switch out because he'll probably have enough energy on Shuckle to switch. Because I think it only needs one, yeah. So I think he has Jumpluff. He'll kill my Blaceon, but I'll be able to Cyrus in that Shuckle and then finish it off. Even if I don't get Slazazzle here, I'm still able to just Cyrus in this. Okay, I don't even have the Cyrus in the Shuckle. The Shuckle is, I don't know why the AI thinks that way, but I'm just gonna, once it lets me, put this in. But yeah, if you guys have certain cards, or if you've mainly pulled on a certain deck and you need help with figuring out things in the comments, let me know what pack you pulled on. I can give you some suggestions based on that pack. And other than that, like I said, use EX decks for the challenge that's winning 12 matches, 12 rounds or less. But the rest of them should be pretty easy. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and please like and subscribe. Thank you.